Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Brandy and I want to welcome you here. For all of my subscribers that have been rocking with me, thank you for coming back. Today I'm just going to talk about starter locks, what to expect when you're starting your locks, things that you need to know before you start your locks, and how to maintain your starter locks. Please know that all of these things that I'm going to mention is just based on my experience. Everyone is different, so of course you have to maintain your hair as your hair see fits. You kind of have to listen to your hair and understand what your hair is trying to tell you when it does different things, if you're using different products or whatever it may be. So this is just based off my experiences, and you're welcome to use any of the advice that I give you. Like I said, if it doesn't work for you, then you have to do what works for you. But without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first thing you want to think about before you even start your locks is your parting system. What kind of parting system do you want? So when you're thinking of a parting system, you got to make sure that you research locticians who are willing to do what you ask. Because in my experience, my particular loctician that I went to, which he did an amazing job, he only did diamond parts for your starter locks, which that's just what he does. That's his style. So that's why I said make sure you research a loctician that is willing to do what you want. So you got your diamond parts, which is the parts that I have. And you can't really see my diamond parts because my hair is like 3 weeks post retwist. So you can't really see it. But if you look at my video on how I retwist my hair, you can definitely see my diamond parts. Also, if you take a look at my video where I style my locks, you can definitely see my diamond parts. But yeah, so you want to think about your parting pattern. So you got your diamond parts, which is what I have, and then you have your grid. It pretty much looks like boxes. You have like your crescent where it kind of looks like a half moon or a half sun. You have that parting system, which Damien, I believe that's his name. He's a huge loctician in Houston, Texas. That's kind of how he does his starter locks on his clients. He does like a crescent, or he really just like freely grabs the hair, but it ends up looking like a crescent. You have your crescent, your diamond parting system, and your grid parting system. And you also have free-forming. So some people like to free-form. I knew that wasn't for me because I just knew I wouldn't be able to deal with the frizz. Not with my hair texture. I have really coily, kinky hair, and that whole free-forming was just not, it was not going to look good on you, girl. So I went for the diamond parting system. So what you want to do is just make sure that you really research a loctician that is willing to do what you ask. Because like I said, my stylist, all he did was diamond parts, nothing else. But I was okay with that because that's how I found him, and I knew that's what I wanted. So just make sure that whoever you research to do your locks are willing to part your locks the way you want to. Your parting system also has a lot to do with the way your hair is going to fall. My hair at the time wasn't as thick as I would have liked it because I had just cut my hair a year before into a tapered cut. My hair seemed like it was thinning from wearing a lot of like box braids and faux locks and things like that. So I also wanted the diamond parting system because I knew that the hair was just going to fall kind of in between. So it was going to make my hair look full. So that's another thing you want to think about. If you want that fullness, think about your parting system and how your hair is going to lay. Because of the parting system. My locks look great when they're styled because my diamond parts are on fleek. I'm just saying. Shout out to you, P Styles, for hooking your girl up. Alright, so you have locked your hair. You got your parting system going. You found you a beautician or a loctician that can do that parting system, and you are ready to go. You've locked your hair. Day one, starter locks. I've started my journey. Hey, look at me. I'm cute. Whatever. Now, things to expect on the lock or the starter lock journey. So your hair is going to be like constantly changing every day. Or maybe not every day. Your hair is going to be constantly changing every month, should I say. That first month, you're really not going to see a lot of budding in the first month. At least for me, I didn't. You're not going to see a lot of budding. It's just really getting into that wash routine so the hair can start wrap itself around itself. Washing your hair is a huge part of the locking process. In the beginning, you're probably only going to go to see your loctician every 3 to 4 weeks in the beginning, and that's okay, because let me just tell you, starting your locks ain't cheap. For me, it was like I think it cost me like $120 to start my locks or whatever. And then the upkeep can be a little expensive too. You're paying $60 to $75 just to shampoo, condition, and retwist your hair. I went every 3 to 4 weeks. I actually stretched it to 4 weeks. I went like once a month, every 4 weeks in the beginning. So the first 6 months of my journey, I went to a loctician because I knew that I did not know how to palm roll. I wasn't ready to deal with my hair when it was in like the teeny itty bitty baby stages or whatever, because the hair does come loose. So expect some, especially if you have shorter hair. I have really short hair, so if you have short hair, do expect for some of those short pieces that are on the edges and the back to come loose, to unravel. Especially if you have like a looser curl pattern, expect for those starter locks to come loose. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Once you go back to your loctician, they're just gonna recoil it or retwist it, however you started your starter locks. I started off with coil. Do expect for some of them to come loose depending on your hair texture. If your hair is really tight and coily, they might not come loose as much. I had maybe 1 or 2 come loose, like I said, because they were really short, not because of the texture of my hair, just because they were really short and it was easy for them to unravel. But if the hair is a lot longer and the hair is more tightly coiled, I feel like the less chances you have of the hair coming loose. Just speak it up based on experience. Because my sister, she's actually in the locking process right now as well, and her curl pattern is a lot looser than mine. And she's had issues with her comb coils coming loose in the beginning, but now her hair, she's got it washed a few times, and so now it's starting to bud, and so she doesn't have that issue anymore. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is how to maintain your starter locks. I've been getting a lot of questions on social media from you guys about how to maintain your starter locks. The first things first is you want to make sure that you're tying your hair up at night. Tying your hair up at night is going to help your retwist last a lot longer. It's going to keep the hair from frizzing so much, and it's going to help to keep lint out of your hair. You know, sometimes you don't know, but there's lint like on your pillows or your blankets or your covers. Even if you're just taking a nap, you decide to take a nap on the couch, there's just all types of lint and stuff everywhere. So anytime that you're sleeping or you're laying down, I recommend tying your hair up with a satin scarf. I'll show you guys the satin scarf I use. Granted, I've been through a lot of satin scarves because my dog has chewed them up. So there he is barking right now. Shush it. And so this is what I use right now. Cute little satin scarf. It kind of looks like a do-rag. Really cute. I got it at Walmart for about, I don't know, I think I got it for like, it was like $4 or $5 or something like that, but I really love it. And I like the front of it. I don't know if you can see, because it's elastic in the front, so it stretches, so it's not like too tight around the hair. It really stretches, which is really cool. You don't want to put a lot of product in your hair in between retwisting or in between your wash days. Less is more. You really want to limit the products that you're using in between those days. The last tip that I'm going to give you for your starter locks is keeping it moisturized through. So for me, my hair really absorbs a lot of oil. So a tip that I recommend if you have dry hair is spritzing your hair with water every 2 to 3 days. Spritzing your hair with water, and after you spritz it with water, spray it with some type of oil. I've used castor oil. I've used this spray that I've got from my loctician. This is what I'm currently using now. I'm gonna try to let my camera zoom in on that. put it in front of me. There it is. So this is what I use now to moisturize my hair after I've sprayed it with water. So in this, there is jojoba oil, soy oil, a shea herbal complex, vitamin A, D, and E, and a little bit of fragrance. It does smell good. But this Moisture Lock is said to moisturize and condition. It's anti-itch and antiseptic ingredients, stop breakage, control frizz, which I know a lot of you have trouble with frizz with your starter locks. And the jojoba oil for sheen and scalp health. So this stuff right here is good. I actually get this from my loctician. I will link in the description box where you can purchase this on his website. I guess I can show you guys what I use to retwist my hair too when I don't go to him as well. But I use his lock gel, which I love. It's really moisturizing. So it feels like a gel, but when I put it onto my scalp, it like melts into my scalp. Like it melts into my scalp as if I'm putting like an oil in it. So love this stuff. Yeah guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find it helpful. I hope I did not ramble too much. I know it's kind of annoying when you're watching videos and people are just like, you're like, all right girl, get to the point. Get to the point. I hope I got to the point quick enough for you guys and I didn't bore you and you didn't click out of this video. If you made it to this far in the video, thank you very much. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see more content like this. Peace. Be blessed, guys. Love you. Bye.